Egotastic FunTime.
Hey gang, I'm JP and welcome back to Talking The Orville on Egotastic FunTime. Today we're going to have a great time talking about everything I know so far about the Orville moving over to Hulu for Season 3. Now what does this mean for the show and the fandom? What about international audiences who don't even have access to Hulu? How many episodes are we going to get in Season 3? When will the Orville be returning so that we can go on more 25th century adventures with the best damn crew the damn Union Fleet has to damn offer? I'm also going to talk about some of the stuff I don't yet have answers for, but would like to know. First off, I think the Orville moving to Hulu is totally—
JP, you stupid bastard!
Angry Nerd Troll, what do you want?
I'm here to laugh in your stupid faces! The Orville is a failure! It has to run away to a streaming app! Ugh!
What are you talking about? The move to Hulu is a good thing if you're a fan of the show.
False! Nobody watches Hulu! Huzzah! Star Trek Discovery for the win!
Hulu has like over 80 million viewers, dude. I mean, Hulu is to TV as Netflix is to movies. It's kind of a big deal. Oh, and Hulu totally has more movies I'd prefer to watch than Netflix.
How dare you speak badly of Netflix, JP, you stupid bastard! The Orville is behind a paywall now, just like Star Trek, so you're a hypocrite!
Well, the Orville is going to be behind a paywall for Season 3, just like Star Trek, but that's because the Orville was very likely headed for early cancellation, trying to abide by antiquated 90-year-old scheduling limitations, and Hulu stepped in to save the show. Hulu has exclusive breakout hits like The Handmaid's Tale and Future Man. It doesn't need the Orville.
Yeah, but—
And CBS was attempting to exploit the Star Trek fandom to try and make their fledgling streaming app a bunch of money, which wouldn't have been that big of a deal if they delivered a good Star Trek show, but we kind of know how that turned out.
I already pay for Netflix, Amazon Prime, YouTube Red, PS View, cable TV, and the Nickelodeon Premium Pornhub bundle.
Wait, what?
I'm not paying for another service, JP. How rude!
Damn, with all that, I'm surprised you don't already have Hulu. Wait a minute, Star Trek isn't even on All Access right now. Why don't you cancel it until Picard series comes out?
Joke's on you, jabroni. I don't even know how to cancel it.
Well, I wish I could say I feel sorry for you, but most of those services don't have contracts. Cancel one of them when the Orville comes back, and then resubscribe after you've watched the episodes, or just get the 1-month free trial that Hulu offers and watch the Orville for free.
JP, you stupid bastard!
No, Angry Nerd Troll, you are the stupid bastard, good sir.
No, you're the stupid bastard!
No, you are.
You are!
You are!
Oh, you are! You're stupid bastard plus infinity!
You're damn right I am. So, despite Angry Nerd Troll's need to spread his own dissatisfaction with himself to others anonymously through the power of the internet, let's take a look at the big picture, shall we? First off, Hulu is a big deal. I saw the coming change in entertainment a decade ago and cut the cable cord, never looking back. I signed up for Netflix for movies, Hulu for television, and would get the occasional app here or there to check it out and see what's going on. Then, of course, there's Amazon Prime, which has gotten pretty amazing over the last couple of years. And lately, it seems that the majority of those who consume entertainment like I do have followed my example. I guess I'm totally a trendsetter now. Over-the-air television isn't beginning to fail and being replaced by streaming services, you guys. It's already dead and doesn't even know it. It's just living in a purgatory filled with singing competitions and reality shows where people marry perfect strangers for cash and prizes. If you look at the 2019 Emmy nominations, which I totally do all the time, the Orville being nominated for Outstanding Special Effects, by the way. If you look at all the nominees for top categories, primetime television is almost nowhere to be found. The only nomination for the top categories is This Is Us for Best Drama Series. Everything else is all from Netflix, HBO, Amazon Prime, or a cable network. But like I said, when it comes to network television, there are rules a show has to follow. First and foremost, your show needs to be ready to air during its allotted time designated by the network. I found out that in the Orville's case, Fox wanted them to be ready by January for a mid-season run. Now, as we all probably have guessed by now, with just how much time and work it takes to put together a season of the Orville that not only lives up to the fan expectations, but also respects the creative process of putting out the highest caliber of quality stories with these incredible characters and adventures, that the show would never be ready in time to fit into the Fox box schedule. The alternative would be the show being slapped into some random time slot that would surely kill the series. Another thing a show has to do to fit into the traditional TV format is run at exactly the time the network tells them to run. Both seasons of The Orville have had many cuts to them. Not only full scenes that had to be deleted that the fans would have wanted to see, but little things too. Reaction shots, exposition, things that would have given the viewer more context to the story, all unwillingly stripped from an episode just so they can hit the network's 44-minute running time. The move to Hulu is going to now allow for all filmed scenes that Seth MacFarlane and the team always intended to be in an episode to remain in the episode. That means longer episodes, you guys.
Great Avis Almighty, creative freedom at last.
The goal now is to have each episode of Season 3 be more like a 1-hour movie as opposed to a 44-minute TV show. I do know that apparently Season 3 of the show is going to be the most ambitious season yet. Big stuff is going to happen this season, and topping the stunning visual effects from Identity Part 2 is on the table. The Orville moving to Hulu means bigger budgets, longer episodes, and a huge opportunity that it wasn't going to get by remaining on network television. Now, Seth MacFarlane has already said that the goal is to do a couple of Orville movies after they've done a few more seasons. The Orville moving to streaming is a good thing because it not only saved the show from premature cancellation by an antiquated format that audiences have already moved away from, but it's the right choice for the fans too. Orvillians want the show to prosper. Well, this is the way for that to happen. Streaming isn't the future, you guys. It's the present. And it makes sense that a beloved series like The Orville would make that hard choice to move to the streaming service because it gives the fans a future with new episodes of the show. A show that we all love. Now keep in mind, The Orville being on Hulu is applicable to the United States. Hulu isn't currently available internationally, though that might not be the case by the time The Orville Season 3 begins to air. But that's a topic for my next video, so stay tuned for that. According to Seth MacFarlane, he has the understanding that the international fans of the show will still have The Orville available on the same channels that they watched it on before. But we are still waiting for all the details on that. Though it's already been confirmed that The Orville will air on City TV in Canada and Viceland in Australia, just as it did before. And I'm assuming the same will be true for other regions as well, but when I get the full details, I'll let you guys know. Now, I do know that other exclusive shows from Hulu, like The Handmaid's Tale and Future Man, are available for purchase on Amazon. I'm pretty sure the same will be true for The Orville, but I don't know how long the delay, if any, will be between the time that it's available for purchase and the time that it airs on Hulu. When it comes to how many episodes we'll get for Season 3, Seth MacFarlane says that the count will more than likely be 13 episodes, just like the first 2 seasons. It's possible we could get more than that, but the minimum count will be 13. He also says that it's just so much work to put these episodes together that there's just not enough time in a day to write and produce more than that. And that after writing 13 episodes, his brain just can't handle anymore, and I totally respect that. The last bit of news I have, besides the fact that the show is currently in pre-production with concept artists hard at work designing the next season and about half of the scripts having been written, is that the premiere date for the next season is loosely set for early fall 2020 with a chance of possibly being ready by late summer instead. Now, whether or not they'll release the season weekly or all at once is unknown to me at this point, but I do know that Seth MacFarlane stated that he wants Season 3 to be like a 1-hour movie each week, but that could have just been a brain geloja because he's not used to the streaming format yet. You know me, I'm really hoping for a weekly release because I truly think that that's the best way to build a fandom and get reviews done. Here's the thing, fans love The Orville and The Orville loves its fans. So is this show worth the price of a Frappuccino a month for a couple months that won't even be something you have to think about for another year in order to go on more adventures in the 25th century? I can't make that decision for you, you guys, but I can say that we're going to be having an egotastic fun time when The Orville finally quantums its way back to us for Season 3, and I'd hate for anyone to choose to stay behind, but also Yeah, it's totally worth it. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today, and I talked about it. How about you? Are you ready to blast off with Ed, Kelly, Bortus, Claire, Tala, Isaac, John, Gordon, and the space bigot Clyden next year on Hulu? Or are you going to spend your time watching season 37 of American Idol instead? You can let me know what you think by joining the conversation below. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and supporting my stupid show. It really does mean the world to me. I'll see you very soon, and as always, I hope all your times are egotastic fun times. Love you, bye-bye!
If you liked JP's video and want to help Egotastic FunTime grow, click on the Patreon link and give him all your money today, you stupid bastards.
Egotastic FunTime, we're gonna have a great time. Egotastic FunTime, give me all your money. Give him all your money. You will find it funny. Just give me money. I love money. Give me all your 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 money.